These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Militiaman. Article quote, Ministry of Commerce, the middle of next month, the date for the application of the electronic payment system. The push is on, in my opinion. They don't have much time between now and the mid-month January timeframe they give to implement the electronic payment system. The Minister of Trade has had obstacles to overcome, and it appears the obstacles have been overcome now. The electronic payments should be, from my understanding, done with the new digital dinar. Their words, not mine. The country is obviously devalued for a purpose. In my view, they have a plan that included the devalue, then a subsequent deletion of the three zeros. Then the intention is to defend the exchange rate for the stability. The electronic payments may very well be a very supportive clue to the accuracy of my view. We shall see, in my opinion. All right, Jeff, article quote, Parliament Finance talks about attempt to withdraw the Iraqi dinar from the local markets, unquote. They're now setting the stage for the rate change process. That's exactly where they're at. They need 90 days on this. Iraq will change the rate in very close proximity to the timing of their fiscal year, which starts April 1st. They need 90 days to withdraw the note count. Right, out of Montana, article quote, the Deputy Speaker of the Iraqi Parliament, Bashir al-Haddad, said Tuesday that Parliament had received the draft federal budget for the 2021. This comes at a time when the Kurdistan regional government said that the agreement reached by its negotiating delegation with Baghdad is included in the draft law, unquote. Agreement with the Kurds. This is not precisely HCL, but it is also not precisely HCL. The point there is that if there was ever a time this is going to happen, it's probably upon us. Right, Mountain Goat article quote, the dollar faces the Iraqi dinar in two ways, 130 or 160,000 per $100, an international proposal for Baghdad that raises the price madly. So this article is telling us that in order for Iraq to get a loan necessary to pay salaries for December, they had to devalue the currency under pressure from the World Bank. This pressure was exerted on the financial ministry first and then to the CBI. But remember this, how will the GOI pay January's salaries? All right, from Jeff, article quote, the Parliament Finance talks about attempt to withdraw the Iraqi dinar from local markets, unquote. The reason they're putting the dollar into the market and getting the dinar out of the market is they're trying to reduce the amount of dinar in the country in preparation for the rate change. This is a direction that came from the World Bank and the IMF. You're literally in the season for the rate change. You're there finally. They have the stage set for the rate change. We're in the best position we've ever been in. Mountain Goat article quote, economic welcome to the directions of raising the interest rate on deposits, unquote. They are telling us what the CBI is doing with the devaluation. They need to collect these 3-0 notes, and if they can't get enough of them off the streets, they are not going to go ahead with the project to delete the zeros. They are following the process. So if a part of it is slowed down, even if they have to wait, if a part of it is slowed down, then they have to wait, but the process is being followed. The devaluation was a very desperate move on the part of the CBI. They did not want to do it. They were forced to do it in order to get the loan from the IMF to pay December's salaries. Also, because they got the loan, it was conditional on the advice of the IMF and the World Bank on the next steps to get the final outcome and reinstate the currency. It may seem all is lost, but the plan is working so far. All right, from Pimpy, there's an assumption that the budget has been passed. I'm not sure that's the case because it says that it's been received. Article quote, Parliamentary Finance received the budget and reassures employees about salaries, unquote. My guess is that the budget is not passed because the agreement between Erbil and Baghdad has not been finalized, although the part that matters for the budget to go forward has been agreed upon. Mountain Goat article quote, it will create thousands of jobs as Iraq aspires to be the main stop on the Silk Road, unquote. The Silk Road is not going to happen with a currency that is almost worthless. Pimpy article quote, the Security Council Sanctions Committee concerning Iraq removes one entity from its sanctions list, unquote. Raffidain Bank has the sanctions against it have been removed. This is good news. This means they obviously have behaved themselves. All is good. And lastly, Mountain Goat article quote, parliamentary finance raising the price of the dollar was directed by the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank and with the knowledge of the political blocs, not the government, unquote. The devaluation is a temporary solution, if you can even call it that. It will blow up in their faces if they don't now do the project to delete the zeros and reinstate. There is no turning back.